Our founder, Frank Larson, my father, once told me that when you go into a small town, if the town is doing well, you'll find a community bank behind that town supporting it. And I believe as the CEO, my job is to make sure that our bank is being that supportive bank to the community, that we're helping it grow and prosper and be successful. We have a strong commitment to community support, and that means a lot of things. It means financial support to projects in the community, to causes that need funding. But as important, and maybe more importantly, it's about supporting our staff's interest in giving time. So often time is a tougher resource to find, and we make sure that our employees know that whether it be work time or after time, we're very supportive of their interest in being community builders. And we encourage all of our new employees to let us know, where is your passion? What would you like to be involved in the community? And we want to make sure we're making time for them to be part of those things, to make a difference for the organization, but also to make our employees feel good about their involvement in a community bank. I think Starion is a relationship business. We aren't looking for a transaction, we're looking to form a relationship. We're looking for an understanding of what that customer needs, and not just in the loan area or the deposit area. As you know, we're a super community bank. We offer investments and insurance. We've got electronic banking services. And so what we try and find out is all the needs our customer has and which of those needs we can meet. And that forms a relationship, and what that does is it allows us to gain the trust of that customer. When that customer has a future need, we want them to turn to Starion Financial for that need and not some other financial provider. My father was interested in banking because he's a true community builder. At the end of the day, my father, his biggest concern is helping people, seeing them be successful. It gives him joy to do that. And so that's where he really started his banking career, with that hope to own a bank, to help a community, to help customers. A year later, he bought a second bank. And that commitment to the customer has not wavered in 43 years. Here he is, 83 years old, and we still turn to him for thoughts. He still chairs the board of our bank. And so on a monthly basis, he's out interacting with our senior management, with our board, and again, keeping those traditions and values that he holds so dear alive in the organization. It's the commitment we have today, and I think although my father isn't in the bank every day, that passion for supporting customers, that passion for supporting communities will always be a big part of our bank, because it's Frank's way of doing business. It will always be the Starion way of doing business. The advantage we have as a local organization is that we are fully committed to every market that we serve. We're primarily here in North Dakota and certainly in the upper Midwest. And so for us, our success is totally dependent on how well we're supporting our markets. If I operated a bank that was coast to coast, I might be able to have more or less commitment to one market or another and still do fine as a company. But for us, we've got to be fully committed to every market that we serve. I think about big businesses that are publicly traded. Their lifespan really is about a 3-month window at a time. Every quarter they're talking to analysts, they're talking to investment bankers, and they're having to explain how their last quarterly results were. As a family-owned bank, we take a much longer view. We make investments that may take 3 or 5 or 10 years to pay out, but we make those investments knowing it's the right thing to do, and long term to be good for our business and good for the communities that we serve. And so our commitment is to be family-owned and independently operated. It's real simple. If you want your community bank to do well, you've got to see that your community does well.
Bankers, experts, friends. Starion Financial, member FDIC.